No. I used to tell people that winter in Hamilton was more of a suggestion than a season. And then winter 2025 rolls around. It decides to make a bloody liar out of me. Oh, look at that there, bud. That's a pretty big pile of snow there, eh? I know a lot of people hate this time of year, but I actually kind of like it. I've had a pretty big amount of snow out here over the last few weeks. Certainly fun to drive through. Yeah, this is actually kind of neat. I think it's the school over here that runs this. This is like a community garden. And yeah, basically every year they come out and plant all kinds of fruits and vegetables in all these areas down here, and they've got more over at the other end of the school. Editor from the future here, just to say that basically everything I said in this clip was wrong. It's very evident with lines like this. Watch, I look into this later and I end up getting the details wrong. It's like, no, you have to pay for a certain amount of this or so. And I also find out later just how wrong I was. Oh, never mind, you do have to pay. But that's okay. I mean, it makes sense. You put the work in, you don't expect to, have everything done for free. But I at least wanted you to enjoy the sights of this particular area, so enjoy. I think I need another coffee. I can't form sentences. Pardon me while I spit out random words. Pickle, kumquats, lettuce, and jabroni and sons. No idea what that is. McQueston Urban Niwasa Fresh Produce Market. I feel like I'm about to walk out of some Japanese temple. Take in the natural, majestic beauty of a Hamilton winter completely gone off the rails. That is snow. It's a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Driving through a winter wonderland. Hey, what did you expect there, bud? That's just life in Canada, eh? Look at that. It's my old terrible apartment building. Hi, old terrible apartment building. That facade on the front is new. Very impressive looking facade to put on the front of a piece of crap. Kind of like putting a $20,000 speaker system into a car made of Bondo. Bye, old terrible apartment building. Glad you're not run by nitwits anymore. Right, they told me, come down to the beach there, bud. We're gonna have ourselves a good time, eh? Yeah, but I didn't think we'd be doing the polar plunge, eh? I don't know what that thing is, but I would hate to be working on that right then now. You look over there. It's Burlington. All kind of majestic and off-putting, but I don't know what it is. I don't know how badly I want to swim in this water anyway. It's basically filled with Hamilton's industrial runoff. So, swim at your own risk. Well, here's a really nice looking beach, though. Even with a foot of snow over top of it. I need to get back to my whip there, bud. So I could go chilling with my homies, eh? Like, literally chilling. It's bloody cold out here, eh? Look! It's the lake view! And that's the lake view. And I can't get my phone to stop recording. Hey there, bud, look at it. This is a perfect day for the go-karts, eh? Let's go out and do a few laps. Throw some turtle shells at each other, eh? This is where we can view all of Hamilton's natural beauty. All of it. It's so beautiful. It's so natural. I haven't seen anything this beautiful since the last time I went to Algonquin Park. What could be more Canadian than stopping at the home of mediocre coffee and overpriced donuts? Timmy hose. Oh no. I've got to fix the timing belt on you soon. It's a shame I don't know anything about cars, or have any equipment to fix them myself. Now I have to spend a stupid amount of money to fix a belt. Oh boy. Look at that there, bud. They got hockey sticks on the door, eh? Like, how could you get much more Canadian than that, eh? Like, I don't know. Maybe you could, like, name a coffee establishment after a famous hockey player, eh? Yeah, like Tim Horton was a real dude, eh? And, like, he, like, played hockey for the Toronto Make Me Laughs. And he, like, decided to start a coffee chain for some reason, eh? I forget, there was a reason for it. I just can't think of it right now, eh? Could someone pass me a Molson? Normally I'd just go through the drive-thru, but I've got to pee like a racehorse right now, so I'm going inside. Okay, I'm serious. I didn't want to film anything while I was in here, but I go to use the washroom, and what the hell is that? Is that a pill of ecstasy? Was someone doing drugs in a Tim Hortons bathroom? So many questions. I don't think I want to know the answer to any of them. There's actually something interesting that I don't think I really noticed about this specific location. When you go to pick up your food, or in this case, my coffee, the spot where they hand it to you, there's this thing on the floor talking about the quote-unquote lucky loonie. For those of you who don't know, a loonie is a Canadian $1 coin. So it's basically worth about 15 cents US, something like that. But when they built the arena for the 2002 Olympics, I think they were in Salt Lake City, if I remember right. The people who made the rink actually buried a loonie at center ice as like some sort of good luck charm to the Canadian team. I think they ended up winning the gold medal that year, if I remember right. I just thought it was a neat thing to include in a place like this. And it's not like they do that at every Tim Hortons. As far as I know, it's just this one. Whether it's the actual loonie that they used in the rink, I doubt that. But you never know. I mean, it's a nice thought, but I'm not getting my hopes up. So, you tired of walking through all the snow? Here, come take a seat on this nice comfy bench. This is a beautiful view of the city. We're up on what they call the mountain, even though this technically isn't a mountain, and people who are not from Hamilton will try and argue that point to the ends of the earth. Don't bother trying to argue, okay? They call it the mountain, so it's called the mountain, even though it's technically not. No one cares except grammar Nazis. So just thought I'd give you a nice view of the city here with my classic Timmy hose. I don't have a fancy camera on this phone. I'm not dank pots with like the latest model iPhone trying to test out the camera and everything. No, I've just got some cheap Samsung dingus phone. Nice big neighborhood subdivisions and subdivisions and subdivisions and subdivisions and subdivisions and subdivisions. And of course, the lovely, natural, majestic beauty of the industrial district. So natural, so majestic. It's hard to tell on this phone here, but like, the industrial district literally stretches for miles. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's still going. It's really going. And I wish this phone could do more than 720p, just so you could actually see the detail. of just how redonkulous the industrial district is in this city. And then, yeah, you go further out that way, past all the trees and stuff, you get out towards Stony Creek. Just wanted to come up here and enjoy the beauty of this city. And then we could do a complete 180 and flip off all the rich people. Taking a trip down the Kenilworth Access, taking a trip down the Kenilworth Access. Snow just flew off the front of my car, but we're gonna get so very far. And I also have to fart. Not really. That was the closest thing I could think to rhyming with fart. What the f*** am I going on about? I just need to drive and get home in one piece. I've never watched One Piece. I got nothing. Oh, God, my car is so dirty. What is the... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We can deal with that later. It's fine. So, I've been looking into doing different things with film and recording. You know, I'm trying to find a decent set of lights and, you know, just to see what I can actually do with this stuff. Just on a whim, I decided to go into a liquidation store, pawn shops, thrift stores, liquidation stores. They're kind of a form of cheap entertainment, just to go in and see actually what kind of stuff they have. You know, I'm still in the parking lot. The store is right behind me over my left shoulder. Just wanted to have a look around, not even for anything specific. And then I come across this. You look at this thing, like every professional filmmaker on the face of the earth would be looking at me going, no, don't buy ring lights. What the hell are you doing? Ring lights suck. You can't do a good filming with ring lights. What the hell is your problem? And I'm just like, I'm barely starting here. I've got like a handful of dollars to my name. Like 90% of the stuff I own, I buy secondhand. And I just wanted something to experiment with. And really nothing else. I know with professional film setup, they would never use some dork thing like a ring light. They'd want some actual proper lighting for what they do. I mean, I'm not going on big film sets or anything. I'm mostly just going to be filming stuff in my room. And if I want some really elaborate stuff like a green screen or whatever, there are rooms that I can rent out that actually have the proper equipment. And a camera that can actually do something better than 720p. Frickin' Samsung! 180 degree adjustable. Adjustable what? Probably the adjustable phone/camera stand. I actually saw another one in there where you actually could screw in like a proper SLR camera. And that was pretty neat, but yeah, I didn't buy that stand. I bought this piece of garbage instead. Weilisi! Weilisi what? I don't know. Is he sick or something? Well, is he well endowed? Oh, God, 2 coffees in and my brain is still fried. I don't know what... I can't think of anything funny. Brightness dimming, which kind of looks like a biohazard symbol. Stable tripod. They had a demo unit actually set up in the store that I was looking at before I bought this. I don't think I would call this tripod stable. I think an aluminum can cut in half would be more stable than this tripod. Quite a quality piece of gear here. Come on, Samsung. Focus. Focus. You can do it. Put your back into it. Is my arm too jittery? I know I'm shaking a lot, probably from all the coffee, or from smoking for too much of my life, one or the other. Focus, Smaznug. Focus. What the hell am I doing with my life? So, this is the disaster area. My God. Oh, this place is a mess. The scary thing is, like, up until last night, it actually looked worse than this. It kind of, oh dear, it's the corner of shame. This is, yeah, let's just not look at that. This is basically where I do most of my chaotic things. And oh yeah, I just got this the other day, which, you know, it's something I've wanted for a long time. And oh dear, I spent way too much money on you. You know, one of these days I'll have to talk about why that thing is in pieces right now. You see, there was some idiot who decided to power this thing on without plugging it into an external speaker multiple times. I wonder who that idiot might have been. I can only wonder. But I'm actually not here to look at any of my overly expensive toys. I'm here to look at this cheap piece of garbage. I never thought I'd be doing an unboxing video, but, you know. And, ooh, more cardboard. 3 light modes, 10 little cool light, natural light, warm light. And, the demo pictures... I guess there's a bit of a difference. I don't know. I'll go, oh, there's more to it. How to use the Bluetooth remote. Oh, something else for my Bluetooth to be constantly fighting over. Like, I don't do that enough with my headphones. How to change, oh my goodness, Samsung. Focus on something for once in your stupid, worthless life. I literally can't read anything through the phone right now. Typical, setting up the tripod, and yeah, all that usual nonsense. What's in my cardboard upon cardboard upon cardboard? Oh, here it goes. This is the light itself. Come out of your cage. I know you're hiding. Add more. There we go. Add more garbage to the corner of shame. Here you go. Happy birthday. It is certainly something. So there's got to be a way to power that on. Probably what that thing's for. Oh gee, what else could power it on? I wonder. Sometimes I amaze myself with the dumb things that come out of my mouth. There we go. That's your lovely... It's, okay. I don't know if that's adjustable or just bent. Okay, I think you can flex it. You're supposed to stick that doofus in there like that somehow. And then you gotta... I'll figure that out soon enough. And this is the incredible sturdy tripod. My phone was trying... There. More stuff for the corner of shame. Happy birthday. Oh, you screw the light on. I'll bet you, if you don't screw the light on there, you could actually use that as a normal camera tripod. At least I hope you can. That would actually be nice. It'd make this tripod go in value from 5 cents to 10 cents. That would be amazing. You want to see something cool? Watch this. That thing's actually pretty tall. It's probably standing like 5.5 feet. And you just go just all the way down to the floor. How thin that is. This thing just feels really cheap and flimsy. Well, I would probably explain why I found out a liquidation store for like $15. I mean, for the price I paid for it, I was not expecting anything substantial. Just figured it was going to be a cheap ring light because most ring lights on the market are incredibly cheap. This thing is no exception, but I'm a little more impressed than I thought I would be. A little. A very, very, very small little. That's all I could say. If you twist this little thing, you can actually pivot the thing that holds the camera. Again, not really much, but just, small little things that I didn't expect. For being a cheap POS, this thing is kind of surprising me. I'll give you points. For that. Good job, Weilisi. Weilisi's smart. I don't know if I'd go that far, but he at least had one or two good ideas. So, when you put the idiot all together, what do you get? You look at it, it's still a flimsy piece of garbage, but it is just nice to kind of have something independent that, I don't have to worry about, because, before I got this thing, you know what I was going to do? I was going to use these for camera holders. I'm not even kidding. I would basically, cut little slits out of the top here and just create a nice little cradle in from one side of the cup to the other side of the cup, and I'd just plop my phone right in there. And then if I wanted to shoot it at a different height, I'd just set it on a different level of a bookshelf. I need a way to demonstrate this though, but that means I can't demonstrate the phone that I'm using because it's the only phone I have that actually works. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. I just have to see if I still have it. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. This phone's garbage. This delightful little thing is an Alcatel. I forget what model phone it is because I don't care. I actually had a pretty nice phone. It was a Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime. Took it to work one day. I was working at this factory. It did one of these and landed screen first right on a concrete floor. Went to pick it up, and the bottom 2/3 of the screen was just a blurry mess of pixels. The phone was just destroyed. So I got this phone to replace it. And this thing runs like absolute garbage. It has always run like absolute garbage, but it also only cost me like $50. So I was definitely not expecting anything high-end out of this phone, and it pretty well lived up to my expectations, much like what I'm sure this thing is going to be like. Nowadays, you can charge this thing for as long as you want, and it will pretty well never get to 100% battery. By the time you actually pull it off the charger, you're lucky if you get an hour's worth of battery life out of it. What I will do is I will put this thing on that thing, and we'll at least get to see what this thing might look like. Ready for the big reveal? Boom! It is something else. I kind of want to see this thing in action now. It doesn't come with its own power brick or anything, so I got this cheap little black glowing thing, so I hooked it into there. It's got power, and Jesus Christ, this place is a mess. Power on. Boom! We got light. It's definitely a ring light doing ring light things. What does the mode button do? I should probably read the manual, but and then what's that? It's more back to a white light. That's even whiter, almost a bit of a bluish kind of a look to it. And never mind, I think we went back to the start because we're back to the beigey orange. And Yeah, so it's those must be the 3 different light settings. What about... Oh, that's a red light. It doesn't really show on camera except other than the halo around it. When you see it in person, it's just bright red. That's a green light, and you could kind of see like the reflection and stuff on the phone itself. But no, the light itself is like pure green, and then this is going to be blue. Yep, it just says red, green, and blue on the thing here. It doesn't say anything about yellow. There we go. We hit down, and you can actually see it change. I am impressed that this thing is actually working. It was $15 from a liquidation store. I was not expecting this thing to work, period. I thought I wasted my money. Oh, now we've got purple. Oh, and it's a different shade of blue, almost like a teal. Oh, and now it's just gonna go through every color of the rainbow. And now we're back to the red light. And what the hell? You can barely see it doing that. Yeah, it's just setting lights in a circle. That is neat. I don't know what you'd use that for, but it's neat. You know, red wouldn't... I need some of those JHS stingers, like, words is hard. Because, yeah, I don't know how to talk sometimes. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's cool. How many modes are on this thing? This is... I don't know what you'd use any of these for. You can't really see it from a distance, but as soon as you get up close... it starts becoming a lot more obvious. Like, did someone put some LSD in my coffee or something, eh? Because, like, this don't seem right, eh? This is... okay, can I just get... But it's not that these are not fascinating. It's just, how do I get back to what I was doing before? More impressed than I thought I would be. I shut off the actual... ceiling light in my room, so just because I just wanted to focus on this thing in the dark. Go into mode. Okay, that was a lot more of a distinct difference, I think. Yeah, you could kind of see the initial change on camera, and then it just kind of goes back to looking white. So I don't know if that really helps, but then we get into the modes. I swear, you hit the mode button, and rather than going to anything specific, it just kind of does whatever the hell it wants. Because, like, there we go. Now we've got solid red. Never mind. I don't know what the point of this is. I kind of wish you could go through this more specifically here. And a lot of these crazy modes, like, you cannot adjust the brightness at all. You can actually get some pretty neat shots with a light like that. You know, this is definitely meant more for, like, YouTuber stuff. I already said it before, professional film people would never use a ring light. I don't think there would ever be a feature like this on a professional lighting rig, but that'd be kind of neat for a YouTube video. There, maybe we finally cycled through everything. Just took like 1.5 million button presses, but you know, and oh. And this is where the madness begins. Crap, I screwed it up. I just wanted everything to be normal again. Yep, none of the direction buttons are doing anything. It's on its own mode now, so yeah.